Well, I did say I'd do something a little hectic at the end to show me finishing off the build, didn't I? So here it is. Music courtesy of various royalty-free music sites. Stops what do you call it? YouTube from moaning at me. Not quite the sounds I'd like to put on it, but they moan when I put the sounds I want to put on. So, well. So I'm just sort of knocking together the second house here, and I'm doing various bits and pieces. I don't do it. This is not the whole build. I sort of come back and do a few bits here and there, and record them as we go along. And I just now tried to do the voiceover for this, and I found I was trying to move at the same speed as the actual video. Too hectic. So it didn't quite work. So I will shut up through bits of this and let you watch, and I'll talk for other bits. As you can see, I make the occasional cock up by putting walls in wrong places. But I've gone for a sort of modern rustic look, and I've gone for a sort of high rise place. I mean, I've put 3 houses together. I'm going to probably put another couple in. I like this idea. I like the way it looks. Sort of in connecting pathways and bits and pieces. It sort of reminds me of some modern films, some modern sci-fi and fantasy films where the village is stuck on the side of a ravine or something. And I love it. I think it looks really cool. Probably because I'm terrified of heights. It's the one thing in the world that frightens me. Nothing else bothers me. Rats, snakes, you name it. None of that bothers me in the least. Literally just heights and needles. They're the 2 things that bother me. I'm not a great lover of injections. So, like, I scream like a girl. Oh, which is so unlikely and true. But as you can see, I mean, the way these houses are going together now, I quite like the look of them. They're not super impressive, but they're not meant to be, I don't think. And, oh, you caught a glimpse of that moon there. I should have stopped on a proper look at it. It really is cool. As you can see, wood, I've got bundles of. I mean, I've definitely passed the wood criteria, no problem. Food again, I've got a wheat farm producing tons of it. I've got food everywhere. I've got pigs en masse, well not en masse, but I've got a few pigs and I'm actually breeding them up. I've got cows, so I think I've actually covered the food side of things as well. So really all I was left with was the 3 buildings. So that is what I'm doing here, and I'll shut now and let you watch a bit, and I'll come back and talk to you again in a minute. I do apologise if it gets a bit dark for YouTubers. It's a bit dingy on here, looking at it, but it's not too bad. It's quite watchable. I do stick lights everywhere sooner or later. Show about them doors. That's the only thing that's bugging me about this entire texture pack. Why at the broken window? I don't mind the sort of dodgy paintwork, just the broken window is really getting on my nerves. It doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the thing. So if anyone has any suggestions for a different texture pack, please feel free to let me know, because I'm open to suggestions. I had a little forest over here for resources. So I've got trees everywhere now, I must admit. I'm going to have to sort of have a mass harvest up and stop replanting. I've got this strange area, every time I cut down a tree I'll replant another one. Now they're going to start to eat into my building terrain soon. It's getting ridiculous. Everything seems to be plants and trees and stuff at the moment. I've been working about the last 2 weeks on a fucking great garden at my parents' house. We've got a family party coming up. My old dear likes to do things, well, I'd say properly, but usually over the top in fact. And she wants the garden to look fantastic, and nobody's touched it for about 8 years, so I'd like to sort of spend the last few weeks turning it back into a garden. And it would be, this is the week where the sun comes out, and it's about 90 at the moment, and Christ it's hot. We're not used to that anymore, we're sort of used to freezing slowly to death. Sorry about the tree cutting, but it sort of had to go in there when you're stuck with wooden tools and everything and wooden building materials. Unfortunately, trees are a must. And the apples came in quite handy as well. And after this is all done and processed, I really have to get back on and do some Star Wars and some Batman Lego, some Lego Star Wars and Batman really. I've been sort of neglecting the last couple of days. The amount of grief this has given me processing this, I've got a feeling my computer's about to start crashing on me. I think Windows is getting a bit corrupt. Bill Gates didn't really love him. I've been checking out a few of my other subscribers as well while I've been floating about. Popular MMO's doing some interesting stuff. He's coming on in leaps and bounds. I mean, I didn't know since like 5 minutes ago he didn't even know what flipping how to make a furnace. Now he's building secret rooms and water slides and all sorts of things. So like, he's doing amazingly now. A couple of my favourites. Erupting Tiger or something like that. She hasn't done nothing for a while, but she's been doing a tiger way of doing mining, tiger way of doing various bits and pieces, and it was quite cool, and then it stopped. I love Erupting Tiger. She's a very cute little psychopath. No uncertain terms. I mean, check her out, she really is worth seeing. I think I'll give her a yell on a few of my videos. I know on the Pure and Simple, I think the last one, the mining one, she's actually, on the underground one, she's actually linked in the description. Well worth checking out. Again, MMO, well worth checking out. Aquatic, definitely worth checking out. He's doing some great things at the moment with a Daisy, which I know, okay, he's being flogged to death everywhere, but his stuff is good. So it's worth checking him out if you sort of like want to see a Daisy video, if you're not blast up to the ear holes with them. I mean, the game looks very cool. I'm so tempted to sort of like start doing some myself. Again, he was taught by another one of my subscribers. Well, I wasn't taught, but another one of my subscribers helped him all set it up and everything. A whiz-turd, fantastic. Again, well worth checking out. He's very informative. He's doing a wonderful Dead Space series at the moment, which he runs around and spends most of his time screaming like a girl, which I think is pretty hilarious. And again, but if you want some Dead Space, I think King Demps has just started doing it, and he's just a crack up from the word go. Honestly, he's one of the funniest guys I've come across on YouTube. There doesn't seem to be any like logic attached to anything he does. He just carries on regardless, waffles inane madness at you, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As you can see, I'm doing it all the proper way, no cheating, all wooden tools, and by Christ, I wish I could have actually reached a few stone ones. It would have made my life 10 times blooming easier. As you can see, the double click problem is still plaguing the hell out of me. I don't know how good I am at voiceovers. I've never done voiceovers, so I should just talk as I play. So I'm sort of sitting here thinking, what the hell do I say? I did really well actually during this. I had next to nothing in the way of creeper attacks and skeleton attacks and stuff like that. I got shot a couple of times by skeletons and that was about it. And I said I bumped into some creepers right at the end. And nothing really plagued me monster-wise. Especially as I'm on hard mode, I've never once come off hard mode. At one point I even check it. Just to make sure that I haven't actually gone on another map and done something weird and wonderful, switched on the mode. You know? There's got to be some monsters about somewhere. I think I'm walking back up towards the end and walking back into night time. I think it's ridiculous. I haven't seen a single monster. It's not as if I wasn't looking for them either. I wanted some bone meal and probably some string. It's a lovely day here in England at the moment. It's about 90 out there. Not a good day for gardening, but a great day for everything else. Our kids have soldiered off down the beach, which is wonderful because it's a whole 10 minutes walk away. They've raided most of my money, so I'm now flat broke again. But they've got 2p machines down there and stuff like that, which they're having a great time with. It's only a stone beach, unfortunately, but well, not stone exactly, sort of like little pebbles. Skeleton, you die. Thank you. I say this is the only time I really see creatures, apart from in the distance. I was quite disappointed actually. I thought being in hard mode, they'd be mugging me every 5 minutes. Now you've got to admit, for me that looks cool, doesn't it? And I'm dreading having to build like these watchtowers and stuff like that, and a castle, and I think I've got to build a what is it? A town hall? How I'm going to do this stuff, I've no idea. I don't do pretty, but I think that looks good. Yeah, as you can see, I nodded. That definitely looks good, as opposed to my normal building skills, which are this. It does. It's very utilitarian. Why go pretty when you can just go functional? Make sure I redo my wheat farm up, because it's got to be about to reduce 20. It can reduce about 24 if I remember rightly. And now I actually consider the fact that I need beds. I.e. I need sheep. So let's go see if I can find some sheep. I struck a bit lucky here actually. I find not only sheep, but sheep and chickens. So I end up with a full complement. By Christ's aggravation. That double click problem that's been plaguing me also affects gates. But as I say, as soon as some more cash hits the bank, which hopefully some more work comes in. It's been very slow on the killing things front lately. If it was Minecraft, great, I could like put out a nice advert for creeper extermination. I should go into it with my sprayer. Yeah, did quite well. Ended up everything in one go out. Come on, sheep. Hey, no. Yeah, I stuffed it up totally. I think it's where I'm going to lose a baby sheep here, getting this totally wrong. I'll kill it later. I don't believe anything can survive for too long. I think I'm taking lessons off Erupting Tiger. Wonderfully cute, walks around like she's sucking a lollipop or something like that. Oh, lovely bunnies and this, that and the other, and she's got a kill count at the end of her videos. Wildlife just does not stand a chance around her. Villagers didn't do too well either. I've just got this sort of mental image of playing, what do you call it, cooperative with or something like that. And sort of having to go and get something, leaving sort of in charge of a village and like behave yourself and this, that and the other, coming back like 5 minutes later and there's this smoking ruin and like, hello? And what exactly happened here then? Sort of, oops. Erupting Tiger sitting in the middle of it sucking on a lollipop. Sorry about that. So I'll check up at night, put a few more lights around the place. Like, personally, I think I definitely deserve likes and subscribes just for this build alone. I think it's brilliant. For me, there you go. This is the only time you get bothered by creatures. It is a house that got to be safe, and they are really safe. And let's face it, they've all got doors and everything. Okay, with broken windows, highly annoying. But, and again, very even climbs. This ramparts. It's not really ramparts, is it? I'm not sure what it is exactly. Walkways. Make sure all the houses have got everything they need. If you notice anything I've missed, which there probably is some, I know I've missed a couple of corners on a couple of buildings. I've got to run around and put a couple of slabs in, but they don't detract from the building or its security or anything, so still to the fact they're finished articles. Some last tidying up. And look around, make sure everything's nicely lit. Maybe something down there. There we go. As you can see by looking at the various chests I've got floating around, I've definitely accomplished the first part. Working on the sheep now for beds. Don't know how many sheep actually are. I must admit, with this texture pack, some of the dyed walls look really good, so I might actually go into some of them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little build, and as I said, please like and subscribe, it means a lot to me, okay, other places. And I look forward to seeing you for part 2. As I said, I've now got a bit of Star Wars and Batman, because they're also liked on my channel, so just make sure I actually get a mate. Also, I've currently half some of these forest trees with that extra limb timber. I think they're using that down in the mine. I think that was quite nice. So, it's been lovely taking part in part 1. I hope you've enjoyed it, and well, I will see you soon. Goodbye.